Hey everybody, Raven here with my partner in coin crime, Stephanie, for another episode of Coin Shop Talk. This is Season 2, Episode 4, ladies and gentlemen. How to identify fake silver dollars. Now, one of the things that's blatantly obvious to the trained eye is something like that right there.
Yeah.
That's not real?
It might be a little bit big.
Oh, it is.
It's large and in charge.
That's right. They gave extra this year.
Now, in front of us, there is a mountain of fake and a mountain of good. And we're going to show you different ways to figure that out. One of the most important things you might want to own in your arsenal is some rare earth magnets. We put them in a tube like this so that when we put coins against it and they stick, we're not damaging said coin, even though that coin is counterfeit if it sticks to it. We're just trying to be nice to the public, and it's a real pain in the butt to get these kind of magnets off of direct metal. So the first thing you want to do when testing coins is, you're looking for what sticks. And as you can see, this is a very powerful magnet. It can hold quite a bit.
Keep it away from your credit card.
Yeah, you don't want to demagnetize your stuff. Now look at that. How you go through, and you'll notice there's a number of these that don't stick to the magnet. And what that is the people that make counterfeits have actually found ways to find certain alloys and stuff that don't have metallic properties to them.
Non-ferrous metals. If it has iron in it, then it will stick. But if it's, aluminum, copper, things like that, non-ferrous.
And so now we've gotten through the whole fake metal part here. And of course, one sticks after I say that. Then we want to look at the physical characteristics of the coins. Stephanie can point out some great examples of what isn't a real coin in these files.
We've got a few of them that have come from different places, but they look exactly alike. They're different years, but the toning is the same, the coloration, the wear. So that's something else that we look at. That's obviously the back is wrong. Yeah. On this one, but two and
oh wow, Oklahoma gold and numismatic. That's crazy.
Okay, funds.
Yeah, and so
just the way they look too. Sometimes you can tell, like, this is obviously not silver. Yeah. I mean,
it's amazing how people have been taken, their money taken from them by things like that. Mm-hmm. Especially something that looks like this and like this. Somebody at some point convinced somebody else or this that these were silver. And
some of it is their own doing. Yeah. Always looking for the cheapest price.
That is a big thing. If you see a piece of silver online that is way too good to be true, or any coin for that matter,
probably is.
Yeah, it's fake. That is the golden rule when it comes to collecting. Now, the crazy thing, when you look at this, we're going to tell you right now, everything you see right here is counterfeit. Mm-hmm. And here, this stuff came into the shop at some time, and sometimes it's amazing because you'll tell somebody, that's fake, and I can tell from a mile away. And they say, no, it's real. My grandmother's had it for like 75 years. And you flip it over, it says copy right dead center. Now, an 1895 proof Morgan is a great coin to have. And if you can pull that off and say, hey, I have a 95 and somebody falls for it, you're talking thousands of dollars down the drain. Mm-hmm. And the next thing you want to do is you want to weigh the coin. Now, a silver dollar should weigh actually, what was it,
6.73.
Exactly.
But here's a real one. It has a little bit of wear. You see, it's 25.8 because it's very well worn.
Yeah.
Now this one here, our funny looking piece dollar, 22.6, very light.
Put an equivalent.
Regular, real piece dollar, 26.8.
And that accounts for a little bit of wear and tear. The crazy thing over time is that we get these in all the time, and the shop used to buy these. to keep them off the street. But now we've kind of gotten to the point that we're going broke because we have so many.
Even $1 a piece. That's what we used to give. $1 a piece, get them off the street. But we were going broke buying them all. There's so many. I can't keep up with China.
And then finally, we have another thing that you can use here, and this is called a Sigma machine, and
This one.
you have to turn it on, and then you find your metal that you're looking for, and we're looking for silver, and we're looking for 90% US. You hit run calculate, and you put one of these fake silver dollars on there, and it literally is outside of the parameters. That tells us right off the bat that we're dealing with a fake coin. And you can see even the larger one, which, here's the thing, if this was truly an $1804, oh my God, that'd be a lot of money.
Yes.
And so to show you what we're talking about as far as them being real, you can see right there it shows up dead center. And we got another customer coming in, guys. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we were talking about the Sigma machine, which is actually very useful. However, most people can't afford one of these. You're literally talking for a brand new one about $1,400, give or take, depending on who you can buy it from.
For the smaller version, then the upgraded is a few thousand more.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. For those of you that can't afford it, you can get something like this. This is a style of what they would call a pocket pinger. You put your coin in there and you give it a nice tap. You hear how clean that rings through. Now let me give you a non-silver example, and it'll sound a lot higher pitch. You can hear there's a couple decibels.
A little bit of dissonance in there.
Yeah, with a little vibration.
It's not pleasant, whereas the silver it rings.
Yep, and some of these, see, that's even different. That's got a lower tone, and it's, like you said, it just doesn't sound correct to the ear.
It's like two tones that
Not together.
melodic.
Yep.
And you learn that through experience.
Yes. That's another thing. When handling coins like this, myself, Sean, Stephanie, the owner of the shop, James, we have a lot of years of experience with handling this stuff, to the point where I literally can tell you the other day, some coins came in and our boss turned around and said, those aren't real.
The guy set them on the counter. And he says, well, that's not real.
Yeah. And he had his back turned to the whole thing going on. And he just heard the tone and knew. So, muscle memory is a really big deal when dealing with this stuff. We talked about weighing it out. We've talked about pocket pingers and everything.
So I do know we've got a guy in here that comes in, and I could hand him one that's fake. And without even looking at it, he would know, because he's handled so many. Just the feel of it, he'd know it's not right.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. We get people all the time that come in here and they think they've got a fortune in silver, and they tell you, hey, I bought these for $15 a piece. And that's never going to happen in these days and times.
Unless you have a time machine.
Yeah, you can go back. When I was younger, I was actually in Chinatown. And the vendor there, a little Chinese guy, had a box of Morgan and Trade dollars. And I'm like, oh, wow, I'm only like 11. And they were $8 a piece. And I was like, oh, I grabbed a bunch, went back and showed my dad, and he's like, wow, those look pretty good. Took them to the coin dealer that I knew, and the crazy thing was they were silver. They weren't the right amount of silver, because he did a scratch and it tested fine, but he could tell just by looking at it, by going like this, yeah, that's not right, so some of it
the weight, the thickness, the texture, just all of that. I don't know, experience brings it all to you. Sometimes I can't even really put my finger on what it is. I'll just say, that's not right. And then I'll take it to the boss, and he'll tell me exactly why it's not right.
And when in doubt,
throw it out.
Yeah, that is if you never feel right about it, then your gut feeling is the way to go. So we always keep, of course, a bunch of real Morgans and peace dollars and whatnot in the shop. And when you buy 10 or more, you get $2 off each coin for the whole 10, which is a pretty nice deal. That's why we fluctuate a little bit when people come in and sell. They're like, well, wait a minute, silver's at this much. Well, we sell our coals for 36. If we're buying them for 30, the best we're going to do is 36, and the worst we're going to do is 34. We're not making a whole ton of money off of it, but we hope that this really helps you guys. And you know, the thing is everything comes in fake at one point or another. We got fake silver Chinese panda. We got fake proof silver eagles, fake proof there. We've got a 14D with an altered date. Matter of fact, we actually have a binder full of altered and counterfeited coins. Now, I did a video a long time ago, and you'll probably recognize some of these, but this binder is all stuff that came into the shop in, you know, so many years. And you can see there's a slew of silver eagles, there's quarters, half dollars, foreign coins. I mean, if it is made with a precious metal, there's even a fake bar right there. You know, 2 fake bars.
Oh, that's the rare Nazi bar.
And so, you know, it's one of those things, guys, that again, like Sean said, if it doesn't feel right, throw it out. When in doubt,
Chuck it.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this video, because we always have a lot of fun doing these. And if you want to correspond, you can find us at Flying Eagle Coins,
9118 South Walker, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73139.
If you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721-296, Norman, Oklahoma 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another, and we'll see you real soon. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.